Some moments in history are so shocking, so surreal, that they become burned into our collective memory. Not just because they happened, but because the entire world watched them unfold in real time. From heartbreaking tragedies to world-changing triumphs, these are the top 10 most unbelievable events ever caught on live TV. Some left us speechless, others changed history forever, but all of them made us stop and watch. A global farewell to the king of pop. Billions tuned in to witness the emotional tribute to one of music's greatest legends. It wasn't just a memorial, it was a celebration of an artist who revolutionized entertainment. Stars like Stevie Wonder, Mariah Carey, and Usher delivered performances that left the world in tears, but it was Jackson's daughter, Paris, whose heartfelt words made the moment unforgettable. Fans across generations came together, marking the end of an era in music history. Los Angeles erupted into chaos after the acquittal of 4 police officers in the brutal beating of Rodney King. Live broadcasts showed burning buildings, looted stores, and violent clashes in the streets. For 5 days, the city was in turmoil, leaving 63 people dead and over 2,000 injured. The shocking images exposed deep racial and social tensions that had been simmering for decades, forcing a nationwide reckoning on police brutality and justice in America. As one of the deadliest hurricanes in U.S. history devastated New Orleans, the world watched in horror. Entire neighborhoods were swallowed by floodwaters. Families were stranded on rooftops, and desperation grew with every passing hour. The live coverage of suffering and the failure of emergency response sparked nationwide outrage, forcing the government to confront its disastrous mismanagement. It was a moment that exposed America's vulnerabilities in the face of natural disasters. A country music festival turned into a scene of terror as a gunman opened fire from a high-rise hotel. Panic, confusion, and the sound of gunfire played out in real time as concertgoers ran for their lives. The deadliest mass shooting in U.S. history left 60 dead and hundreds injured. The horrifying footage reignited debates on gun control and public safety, leaving a permanent scar on the nation. A moment that was supposed to inspire a generation became one of the most haunting tragedies ever broadcast. With classrooms across the country tuned in to watch the first teacher in space, the Challenger shuttle exploded just 73 seconds after liftoff. The world stood in stunned silence as the smoke trails scattered across the sky. The investigation that followed revealed NASA's critical safety failures, forever changing space exploration. 2 days after President John F. Kennedy's assassination, the man accused of the crime, Lee Harvey Oswald, was being transferred in front of live TV cameras. Out of nowhere, Jack Ruby stepped forward and shot Oswald in the chest, the first murder ever broadcast live on television. The shocking footage left the nation speechless and fueled endless conspiracy theories surrounding JFK's death, forever cementing this moment in American history. For 3 days, the world watched as coordinated terrorist attacks unfolded across Mumbai. News cameras broadcast the siege of the Taj Mahal Palace Hotel, capturing gunfire, explosions, and the heroic efforts of security forces. The attacks claimed 166 lives and left the city in shock. The live coverage exposed vulnerabilities in national security and the devastating impact of terrorism on innocent civilians. A symbol of division for nearly 3 decades, the Berlin Wall finally fell, and the world watched live. Crowds gathered with sledgehammers, tearing down the barrier that had separated East and West Germany. Families were reunited, and the world celebrated the end of the Cold War. The emotional footage of people crossing freely for the first time in decades became an enduring symbol of freedom and unity. A massive 9.0 magnitude earthquake triggered a tsunami that devastated Japan's coastline. Live aerial footage showed entire towns being swallowed by waves, buildings swept away like toys, and thousands of people desperately fleeing for their lives. The disaster killed nearly 20,000 and led to a nuclear meltdown at Fukushima, making it one of the worst natural catastrophes in modern history. The haunting images served as a sobering reminder of nature's unforgiving power. The most horrifying live broadcast in history, as news cameras covered a plane crash into the North Tower of the World Trade Center. Millions watched in disbelief as a second plane struck the South Tower. The world changed in an instant. Nearly 3,000 lives were lost in the deadliest terrorist attack in history. The haunting images of collapsing towers and desperate survivors seared into global memory, shaping security policies and international relations forever. These moments remind us of how powerful live television can be, capturing history as it happens, for better or worse. Which of these events do you remember watching live? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more mind-blowing stories from around the world.